guys. Hi guys. Hi guys. Welcome back to yet another video. Hopefully you guys are doing all amazing. As always, we are immediately gonna be breaking the fourth wall. As of recording this, it is Friday the 24th, I think, of October. And I am recording this at 6:15 in the morning. 6:15 in the morning because mainly because I have a lot of things to do and I really needed to record another video because this weekend is so full that I probably will not have much time to make free for making a video, and I'm really trying to stay consistent when it comes to this quote-unquote new schedule. We've been uploading every, I think, 4 days, so Monday and then, for example, Thursday or Friday. I don't even know the schedule, but it has been going so well, and it's been nice because it's not too intensive in terms of video uploads, but it's also consistent, which I like. And for tonight's or this morning's video, we will be just enjoying our morning coffee. And we will be talking a little bit about a very near and dear topic to my heart, and that is business. In the last video, I mentioned, also this will probably not be the longest video either, because I have a first meeting at 6:45 and I still would like to have a proper breakfast. But I do want to talk to you guys about a certain topic behind or involving business that I feel like a lot of these so-called gurus or whatever, they really focus on, like the money-making aspect and all those things. But in tonight's video, I want to talk about a very specific situations that I've recently had, and I actually have no idea how I'm gonna structure this video, but basically I want to be talking about proper communication with clients, because a recent situation that happened to me, I will first explain the situation and then give my advice around it, because to be fair, I really feel like you guys shouldn't be taking every piece of advice from me and implement it, but I do feel like experience is the best learner. So if I can just help someone avoid this certain situation, then this video has already been a great success. Basically what happened was, for the first almost 3 years, literally the first 3 years of my business, I had no general conditions, no legal proper general conditions, which meant that every agreement that I made with a client was basically non-binding. I mean, we sent over quotations and all those things, but there were no specific rules around payments or around deliverables. For example, we build websites, and the biggest downside of building a website is that a lot of the times it's a bigger project that takes weeks, maybe months. And so creating a proper cash flow structure in your general conditions is a big must, because I've had a lot of people that told me, oh, you should just ask for 30% upfront and then 70% afterwards, which in the beginning worked because we were making very small websites that took around 2 or 3 weeks to make. So if we got 30% to use for our freelancers or just have cash flow, then 30% was enough. But now it's a different story. There are projects that have been going on, for example, for 8 to 12 weeks. Then you need a different type of structure within your general conditions about upfront payments, intermediate payments during the project itself, all those things. And so my biggest mistake was waiting for so long to have those rewritten by a proper lawyer. I've done that now, which is about damn time, I would say. But basically what happened is we've had a client. I'm sorry, I really need my coffee in the morning. If anyone is wondering, which probably no one is, I like my coffee most of the times black, but recently I've been adding a little bit of milk and a tiny little bit of sugar, and I do have to say that it's amazing. So, Jesus, my back. Okay. So basically what happened was we had a client, someone that I had a very good relationship with, to be fair. And we were doing this project for her new website. And she was the last person that I didn't have those new general conditions written for. So the way that we did her project was still the 30% upfront, 70% afterwards. And the biggest issue with that was that the project was supposed to be taking emphasis on supposed to be taking 4 to 5 weeks max. And because of multiple reasons, I'm not gonna get into too much details because it's a thing where it's like something happened on my side, something happened on their side. So because of life, basically, we had to stretch out this whole project over 4 months instead of 5 weeks. 4 months. The issue that happened was that during those 4 months, her business started changing completely, which is completely fine. It's up to the owner to change things around in the business, but at the same time, that really limited, or that slowed us down very much, because every time we were done with a part of the website, she had some feedback again about, oh no, this thing changed or this thing changed. And well, basically that you can already tell, like, communication wise, things started going down very fast. And I think around the summer is where we were almost nowhere near the middle of the project, and it had already been like 6 to 7 weeks, which is a point where I also started to get a bit frustrated. And I mainly remember that I started to not care as much anymore about the project, and I didn't communicate my thoughts, which was the biggest mistake that I could have made, because if I would have just said, hey, look, this isn't going how we were supposed to be doing things, this is changing too much, if I would have put my own boundaries right there and then I feel like this project would have been ended, like it would have ended very differently. So basically, for the next 4 to 5 weeks again during the summer, we were starting implementation, and things looked like they were going well again, but in reality it was again the same situation. We were getting feedback left and right, and we had to rework every time again and again and again, which slowed us down so so much. Now, fast forward, because it's a pretty long story, but fast forward to last weekend. The project had been going on for 4 months, you guys, 4 months, and the only thing that I had seen was the 30%, which was not only hurting my business, but also hurting my mental state, because I felt like I was overworking the project, which I probably did. Last Sunday, I get a mail saying from the client, look, the business has changed too much in the past couple months, and unfortunately we will not be able to post or publish this website, which also means that we won't be paying the remaining 70%. And this is where I feel like if I had better general conditions and like a structure in my payments, cash flow wise, then I wouldn't have missed 70%. I might have missed 20%, because we had already done like 85% of the work. Now, because I do have to play devil's advocate a bit as well. Jesus, what the fuck? Basically, we also had certain things written on the quotation about things we would be doing, and the thing again, communication wise, that wasn't good, was that the client thought that those things were going to be deliverables, but in reality the only deliverable that there is the website, the copywriting, the photo shoot that we always do. But the photo shoot is 9 out of 10 times at the complete end of a project. Maybe even after publishing the website, we go take some pictures to change a couple things here and there. But a lot of these deliverables, we didn't deliver them as the client was expecting, because it wasn't really part of the deliverables, but she thought that it was. So again, communication is so important. And so basically what happened was the whole project kind of got cancelled last minute, and we won't be seeing any of those remaining 70% at all. So yeah, it's still something that has it's been on my mind, to be fair, for the past week almost, because I had the news on Sunday, and yeah, it really hit me. I wasn't mad. I was kind of frustrated with myself, to be fair, but this is a very like small tip or whatever you want to call it. But please, you guys, if you have any type of business, focus on communication with clients. I'm telling you guys, it's so important. Like, you can have the best service if you don't communicate the deliverables, if you don't communicate the deadlines, if you don't communicate payment structures properly. I mean, this is of course if you're in the service industry most of the times, but and also because that's another thing that I've realized that I've been doing kind of wrong for these past couple of years, and that is thinking that you're actual friends with your clients, because I have a very informal approach when it comes to getting new clients and like interacting with clients. But if you have a certain distance between you and the client, in terms of like, I have a lot of my clients that are actual friends of mine, or they became friends, which is great. But the only reason that I'm able to become friends with those people is because I know that the day that I send over an invoice, there's going to be no delays, there's going to be no issues whatsoever. And then it becomes easy to have a proper connection, because everything that the client is supposed to be doing, or everything that I'm supposed to be doing, is being done. So, but there's also people that I tried to become friends with in the beginning, even though I knew that they were gonna be problematic when it came down to the actual business side of the collaboration. And that's something that you never should do. There's a reason why people say business is business, or like it's business. It's basically, it's true. If you're gonna be difficult about paying an invoice, how can we be friends? You know, it's like, I did my work, you should just be paying. It's very simple. So that's basically a little story about what happened last week. And yeah, I have to say as well, because of the impact it had on this month's profit margins, I basically have been working for the past 4 days, because it's Friday now. I worked Monday through Thursday, all the way from 6 a.m. till I think around 10-11 p.m. Because I had a couple of projects lined up for the month of November, or like small things that I wanted to postpone till November. And I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna be doing those projects this week, so I can have the extra profit that I was supposed to be getting, or do not have it a big impact on the numbers. But yeah. Besides that, I do want to be making more. I do want to make more videos around this topic, because I feel like you guys also enjoy this type of stuff. For sure, the ones that actually watch all the videos, you guys always support no matter what. But I do want your opinion, or like your input. If I were to be talking about business stuff, what type of topics would you like to hear about? Because I have to be honest, you guys, there is so much business content on YouTube, and I feel like it's so desaturated. Everyone is saying the same thing, and I really don't want to become or sound like one of those gurus who talks about shit they don't know about. You guys have to realize as well, I am by far a very successful entrepreneur. I basically am able to make a living. I'm basically able to have this apartment for my own, but I am nowhere near a big entrepreneur. I'm still, to be honest, I'm gonna be completely transparent with you guys, because I personally don't have any issues with saying the truth. I am not even at the 10k a month mark, which is a thing that I'm trying to get to by the end of this year or starting next year. But what is most important in business for me right now is, one, that I'm able to do what I love, which I do. Two is that I'm able to work on projects that I want to be working on and that I feel like have an impact on the business that I work with. And three is that I'm able to grow in whatever sense of the word that is every single year. And for the past 2.5 years that I've been doing this full time, we've been able to grow in ways that I couldn't imagine. But for me, a growing business doesn't always mean a growing business in terms of revenue. Obviously, the revenue has been growing every year, but I'm not trying to be the biggest company either. So for me, the way that I'm doing things very slowly and steady, it's working for me, and I just love what I do. So I'm very happy with the way things are going. So yeah, if you guys do like these types of videos, and you want me to talk about certain topics around business as well, let me know in the comments what you want to hear about. For anyone that doesn't know, because I feel like I'm talking to you guys as if everyone knows. But I own a very small web design and content creation agency here in Belgium, and if you need any of our services, then shoot me a DM as well. But yeah, basically, we focus on authenticity. I personally believe that we are like we're slowly getting to a. I mean, in America, it's always a couple months or years ahead, I feel like. But even here in Belgium and Europe, I feel like a lot of brands are shifting to more authentic, personal brands, and a lot of the companies, they want authentic content, which seems very open, friendly, all those things, and that's where we come in. We help you create a strategy around it, we help you implement it, we help you analyze it, we help you optimize it, and it's about every piece of content you could talk about. So social media, newsletters, email marketing, which is newsletters, web design, all those channels, all those ways of communicating with your clients online, we will help you optimize those things in an authentic way. So that's a little quote-unquote pitch of what we do. And I've been doing this for the past 2.5 years full time, and I've started the company basically in 2019 as a student. But even though it's written on paper that the company started in 2019, I really didn't do anything with it up until the summer of 2021, I feel like, and even then I was still studying. But yeah, besides that, I don't have much to talk about anymore. One thing that I do want to mention, because I will probably be making a community post about it this weekend. As of recording this video, it is, as I said, Friday the 24th, I think it's the 24th. And tomorrow on Saturday, I will be visiting the little puppy, my and my girlfriend's little puppy, Momo. It's still about 3 weeks until we're able to pick him up. But every Saturday, the place, I don't know the name in English, the place, the dog, not shelter, the dog breeder, they have open doors for visitors that want to come visit their Australian Shepherds. And normally for the first 4 to 5 weeks, the puppies were upstairs with the mom. But now that they are past the 5 weeks mark, they are downstairs with all the other puppies and all the other dogs. So I'm gonna be visiting Momo for the first time, I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so fucking excited. I'm gonna be visiting Momo. Unfortunately, it will be alone because my girlfriend, she's working on Saturday, but I'm gonna be FaceTiming her, so no worries. But yeah, so I will probably be making a community post about it when I'm there, and yeah, you guys will be seeing that post before this video. So Jesus, my back is cracking the whole time. But yeah, I think that is gonna be it. These types of videos are always a bit weird because there's almost no triggers. I've had someone in a previous talking video mentioned that I should be tapping or doing some more triggers while talking, but as someone that has ADHD, it is already very difficult to focus on one thing, so doing two things at the same time is quite difficult and challenging for me. So making these talking videos. So thank you guys once again. Thank you. 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 Thank you again for all the support. As always, a little update on the channel as well, because this is just a random ass video. So if you guys are watching, it means that you really enjoy these. We are gonna continue this way of scheduling videos for the next 4 to 5 weeks, and then because the feedback around the 30-day challenge has been very positive from people that have already seen the last video, we will be doing this 30-day challenge, and the whole idea is to make a different type of ASMR video every single day, leading up to our 1-year anniversary, and then our 1-year anniversary on YouTube, which will be on the 26th of December, will be a longer video, so probably another hour-long plus video. So basically, because I need 30 ideas for videos, I would love some inspiration from you guys, because I have a couple of things in mind, but I don't have everything yet set in place. So if you guys have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments below, and most likely a good idea will be implemented during those 30 days challenge. But besides that, I will have to get going, because I have my first meeting in about 5 to 10 minutes. So as always, you guys know by now, if you guys want some nice frames, you go to Yumi Supply. First link in the description. It is our own web shop. It is our way to monetize this channel. I'm not gonna talk